Thank you, Lindsay. If you are an entrepreneur or in any sort of management position at your office, you are going to want to mark your calendars for August 21st. That is when Clutch City is hosting its first business education and networking event. We had David Ezell and Lindsay Bradley here to tell us all about it. Now, this is a brand new kind of organization. This is going to be the first event on the 21st. So let's start with you, David. Tell us a little bit about what Clutch City is.
Absolutely. So it is a high energy, high impact, but tactical networking and workshop for entrepreneurs. And these are entrepreneurs who are scaling. They're trying to grow their business. That's kind of what we like to call the messy middle, where they're past the, let me validate my idea. These are the ones who are rolling up their sleeves and usually wearing multiple hats. We want to help kind of be that guide for them as they continue to grow.
Yeah, and there are so many organizations that really love to take the startup side of things and stuff. And then once you are a startup, once you've gotten going, a lot of the times it's like, okay, bye, see you later, have fun figuring it out and stuff. And that is where you guys are coming in with these Clutch City events, where basically you want to say, okay, we're going to bring all these people together, many of whom have probably been where you are at one point or another, and we're going to use the knowledge that we have collaboratively to really encourage everyone to continue to grow and scale their business, which is so cool.
You got it. I mean, that's the thing. It does feel like there is kind of that drop off. You're working with an accelerator. They're helping you to find your first customers. Is this a business I should actually pour my time into? But then once you kind of get past that, you tend to be a bit on your own. And that's where experts like Lindsay, and especially this first event all around hiring, that's where experts like Lindsay really come into the fold.
Absolutely, because we all know that a great business is founded on great people. You need the right people, and oftentimes it comes from you as the owner or the business manager who's really going to set the tone in picking the right people.
Absolutely, and I think that's what's really important about this particular event that we're working on is founders operate out of scarcity and fear, and we make really bad decisions sometimes because we're just like, I just need a person in that seat. And so what we're really going to talk about at this workshop and dig into is the actual framework for getting clear about who you need in your business, how they're going to help you grow and scale your business, getting that job description really clear, and getting that job ad to attract those right candidates.
Yeah, which is huge because, again, sometimes if there's a murky area in the job description, you're going to find people who kind of blur the lines on their resume too, right? You know what I mean? That's a common reality for a lot of businesses, where they've kind of tweaked their resume in such a way that makes it seem like it fits the job description. And so that's where a lot of things can get lost in translation, and then the company suffers.
Yeah, we're going beyond what looks good on paper.
Right.
And what do you actually need? Does it match your business values? Does it match your goals and what you actually want to do with your business?
Yeah, and in the growing and scaling stuff, because I know a lot of entrepreneurs, I feel like they have that very invigorated spirit. They're often visionaries because they're trying to step into a space that maybe doesn't exist before or doesn't exist in this way. And then you get to the next phase of maintaining, right? The excitement of starting something new has worn off, and now you've just got to do the grind. Yeah. And that's where encouragement from your peers can be so helpful.
Absolutely. I mean, you nailed that right on the head. This is building that community of people who you can call when maybe you're a little bit murky on how you should go about making that first hire or something else within your business. This is that group that you can call and lean on and say, remember what we talked about last week? What do you think? Let's get back to it.
Absolutely. Okay, so this event that you have on the 21st, tickets are on sale right now. Tell us all of the details on what people can expect.
Absolutely. So we're going to have 3 different speakers. Lindsay is going to be one of them. We also have Trevor Richardson, who's the founder of Address Income. Address Income is where we'll have the event. It's right downtown Reno, 6th floor, 100 West Liberty. Amazing space. They're in the property tech business. We will also have Samuel Green. He's the co-founder of Front Race. And so anybody can go and get tickets. It's at clutchcityhq.com.
Perfect. And again, this is going to be such a great event for you no matter where you are on your business journey, especially if you are feeling in the thick of things when it's kind of slugging through the muck a little bit and stuff. And then are you planning on doing these monthly, bi-monthly? How does that work?
Yeah, we're looking to do these every other month.
Okay.
And they will kind of vary in how we do it. Maybe it's a founder's dinner, other tactical happy hour style workshops like this. We want to be able to bring out and build that deeper relationship as opposed to it just being very You go in, you meet somebody, let's connect on LinkedIn, and that's all. We want it to go past that. We want to really build that strong network.
Absolutely. Well, I will make sure that all of the information about Clutch City and the Clutch City event that's happening on August 21st will be on our website, colatv.com, so that you guys can go ahead, check it out, get your tickets. It is certainly one that you do not want to miss, but of course, they've already hinted at it. They are not going anywhere anytime soon. They want to bring this to you guys, and so definitely take advantage of all of the expertise we have here on our couch. So thank you, David, and thank you, Lindsay, so much for being here. We really